Ooh, Jesus. Um. hmm, Let me say this. I watched the movie 2 weeks ago, and I recently just watched it again. I watched the movie 2 weeks ago when it first came out in theaters. Woo! And for 2 weeks, this movie is getting trashed. Critic wise, audience wise. Um, Let me say this. If you love musicals, go watch it. If you don't really like musicals, but you love the Joker, go watch it. If you love Lady Gaga fine self, go watch it. But there's three camps I've been seeing of people dividedly about how they feel about this movie. Either you think it's one of the greatest movies of all time, you think it's fantastic. Two, you're in the middle, you think it's you don't love it, but you also don't hate it. Or you're on the third camp where it's like this movie's one of the worst movies ever created by mankind. Let me say this. I'm in the middle. And I've watched it twice. Ooh, they make some decisions in this movie that has already and is going to piss a lot of people off. They do some decisions in this movie with Arthur Fleck that is gonna piss a lot of people off. Especially the last 5 to 10 minutes. There you are gonna be pissed. Will I say what now, was I pissed the way it ended? Boy. Spoiler alert. So if you want to go ahead and click off this video if you ain't seen it yet, or you don't care because you ain't gonna see the movie regardless, let me tell you something. I absolutely hated the fact that Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, gets stabbed 1 billion times by Heath Ledger's Joker. And we all know it's Heath Ledger's Joker. Because of the mannerisms. Even though the nigga that they got to play Heath Ledger was absolutely dookie. I could have been a better Heath Ledger than that nigga. You want to know how I got these scars? My father stuck a razor in my mouth and told me to lick my chops like this. Just like that. And you know what? She can't stand the sight of me. She leaves. Now I'm always the good guy. Now I'm always smiling. You got a lot of fight in you. I like that. See, I'm like a dog who chases cars. I don't know what to ever do if I caught it. See, I just do things. Because the act of chaos is all part of the plan. And you know one thing about chaos? It's fair. They could have got me to play that nigga. The dude that got to play Heath Ledger was horrible. No, man, boy, that was some of the most horrible portrayals of one of the greatest actors of all time. One of the best performances of all time in movie history. I've never felt disrespected watching a portrayal of a character in my life. And that's saying a lot. Because I'm a big TF fan. I'm a big Optimus Prime fan. Yes, his arm is broke. And I think Chris Hemsworth did a fantastic job as as Orion Pax. And when he transforms into Optimus Prime, I think he does a great job trying to make his voice with Peter Cullen's voice. But boy, oh boy, that Heath Ledger performance was awful. And I hated the fact that now we know that Arthur Fleck was never the Joker. If you were gonna do that, don't name this movie The Joker. Do not market this movie The Joker. If the whole time it's just a split personality. Do not. And look, the reason why I know it's Heath Ledger's Joker is because they got Harvey Dent. There has not been not one Batman movie since The Dark Knight that has mentioned Harvey Dent. There has not been a Joker spinoff that has mentioned Harvey Dent. Onto my animation, video game, all of that. There hasn't been one. The fact that they mentioned Harvey Dent and he is in the movie, you already know when the first time you hear his name and see him on that television screen, you automatically click. Don't tell me they finna go. Don't tell me this is the route that they're going. And they proceed to do it. And I remember when the first Joker movie came out, the 2019. That movie, when the movie ended and when the movie was out for a couple weeks, there was a fan theory going around like, what if Heath Ledger was inspired by this Joker? Even though that's stupid, boy, oh boy, did the director hear that out? My bad, let me have to pause it. But boy, oh boy, did the director did that director hear that in the streets and he said, "No, what, that sounds like a great idea." Boop. Now look, man, and they give more questions than answers. You can make a movie like that only if you're like a anthology series, like they try to do with Michael Myers. You can only do that with those type of characters. You cannot. I mean, those type of movies. You cannot do that in the last Joker movie because Joaquin Phoenix has publicly said he hates doing sequels. He hates it. I'll say this: Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. Ooh, God almost fell. She ain't bad. She ain't that bad. Like people be like, but let me clear this up. She is not your ordinary. Oh, jolly, like the voice, like what's her name, Margaret, something like that. Suicide Squad. She's not. No. This is not that Harley Quinn. It's not that Harley Quinn. But I enjoyed her Harley Quinn. I enjoyed it enough as it standalone Harley Quinn. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, I got about 60 seconds left. Will I buy this movie if it came out on DVD? Absolutely not. Will I willingly go out my way, take 2 hours out of my life to go see this movie again? No. But if it came on TV, will I turn it off? No. I'll watch it. I wouldn't mind watching it on TV, like, you know what I'm saying, like FX or something. You know what I'm saying, like the movie channels on DirecTV. If it came on that, I wouldn't turn it off. But first time I watched it, I gave it a 6.6 out of 10. Second time I've watched it, I'm gonna give it a 6.8 out of 10. Just go see it. You might like it, you might hate it. Just go see it and tell me what your opinion is in the comments below. Peace.